And if we had kept the weight really, really light, right? Or if you put your feet on a roller or something of that nature, there's going to be a ton of work through the hamstring. Sometimes that's what clients need, but often clients, if their hamstring length or hamstring tone is pretty good, maybe their glute strength is really lacking. So I want Anna to really think about her sit bones helping to hinge the back of the pelvis up, and then her pubic bone helping to reach down as she hinges down. So I'm really trying to get her to feel that the articulation is in the hip joint and that the pelvis and spine are staying dynamically stable. By putting the squashy ball in between the thighs, it helps cue that medial line. And it's also really comfortable for the next exercise, which is hip dip. So I'm going to ask Anna to hold the position and just rotate her pelvis. So hip dips is the name of the exercise that I've known for this movement pattern for years. I actually would love to rebrand it just hip rotation because what I really want to feel is the femur is rotating in the acetabulum on each side, and that the rotation is really at the hip crease, not at the waist. And there's no dipping or dumping. It's really a rotation side to side. And we're going to do this with a couple different props. But what you will often see, and you can stop if you need to, is that often there will be one side where the rotation is less, right? And that can happen from a myriad of reasons. But let's say Anna's rotating that way. If her right hip flexor is tighter, right, that could contribute to why this hip isn't lowering as much. There might also be some congestion in the left hip or some combination thereof. And the same thing could be true on the other side. So it's, you're being a movement detective. You're trying to figure out how to encourage more movement. Sometimes just bringing awareness to it is enough. And then we're going to go ahead and find the center and move down. So I love the squashy ball between the knees. You could also do the same thing with the